Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
I'm Katie.
And did you know that well, not on this day. I almost thought of something else. But did you know that World Showcase Lagoon is 40 acres large, and it's the largest body of water of any Disney park globally?
So here's my question.
I might not have an answer.
You might not. Does that include where it goes backstage?
I don't know.
Or is the 40 acres just what you can see on stage?
Good question.
Because I would assume.
I'm going to assume it's what's on stage. Because I wouldn't.
That's even crazier.
I wouldn't consider what goes backstage part of the lagoon. That would be tributaries. As I'm thinking about this.
Ooh, okay, that was.
I don't know. Just a thought.
A word that you said for sure.
You know, offshoots.
Yeah,
I wouldn't consider them part of the lagoon.
Okay. Well, don't jump into the lagoon. Or I know it's the bay, but
yes. What should people do?
You
Me?
should.
Okay.
Go and subscribe to where you are right here, right now. YouTube.com/DapsMagic. We actually just hit 98,000 subscribers. And so we would really love that push for 100 before the end of the year. I think that would be magical. Also, number 2. Everybody's making me laugh. Number 2, you should go to patreon.com/DapsMagic. There's a lot of really fun stuff, but in my opinion, the most fun thing happens after this show. It is called, what is it called, Mr. Daps?
Daps After Dark.
Daps After Dark. It gets a little chorus. It's a little fun.
And tonight on Daps After Dark, I'm going to show a new piece of art that has Daps lore behind it. Backstory.
It has crazy Daps lore.
It's kind of it's one of those things. If you know, you know. It's gonna be fun.
I was also just surprised when I came in and saw it because I didn't know that it was here. I went, oh, yay. And then
it's pretty cool.
It is.
It's not up on the wall yet, but it's cool.
And then you should go into the comments and you should say something quirky or funny or relatable or for a very special segment we have at the end of the show called Comments.
There you go. Anything you'd like us to respond to, ask away, and we will get to them at the end of the show. But right now,
thanks, Daps. Mr. Daps. Thank you, Mr. Daps. Thanks, man. Thanks, Mr. Daps. Thank you, Mr. Daps. Thanks, man.
Now
it is time to talk Muppets.
Now you're just showing off how fast the computer is.
I like it a lot. All right. So this week we have a new Muppet that has been honored.
I'm so mad.
It's Fufu, who Katie has guessed multiple times.
I have.
Like multiple times.
So has Bailey. Let the record show.
Oh yeah, Bailey has too. So there's a lot of Muppets up here. Now we have to guess who is next. We have had fairly well-known Muppets, I feel like, in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So does that mean we're going to go obscure again? Or do we continue with the trend and end the entire thing strong? I see Bailey says Uncle Deadly.
He deserves it, honestly.
I don't know who Clocky would pick now because Fozzie's already gone. Who do you think, Katie?
I'm going to say Gloria Estefan.
Yeah, there we go.
Was I the person that broke the Fufu news this week?
I don't remember.
I think I was the person that broke the Fufu news this week, so I was so
disappointed.
Yeah. It was like, I have said this at least like 2 or 3 times. Anyway, maybe like this is me manifesting like a little doggy pet, a little penguin pet.
Okay.
See, Gloria Estefan.
Okay. You don't think it'd be like Miss Piggy or something? No. Okay. You never know. No.
I don't want to speak for Clocky.
Oh, he's joining me in Bobo. So Clocky and I might be saying Bobo this week. I also have to wonder if we're going to get somebody like, wouldn't it be awesome if the announcement was coinciding with Destination D23?
Yeah.
like, I don't know what that means exactly, but to me, that's leans towards more of like a Miss Piggy or.
I also think Adult Scooter needs to be soon, since we just found out he's going to be in Rock and Roller Coaster.
That's kind of the direction I'm going.
Yeah.
Is I was trying to think of who hasn't been from Mayhem announced yet. Has Zoot been announced?
No.
So it's like
Adult Scooter has.
Adult Scooter. Zoot would probably be safe. I think we had Dr. Teeth, didn't we? I'm not reading
Baby
this fast
Skeeter?
enough.
That's not. Anyway.
Anyway, could be one of those too. I don't know.
Also, the reason I'm saying not Miss
There's
Piggy
Dr. Teeth,
is
yes.
because it is too on the nose. It's too on the nose. I no.
Okay.
I think personally, Miss Piggy should be number 70.
Okay. I almost think that's too easy for her.
Well, she needs something special.
Okay. Or they make her 71 just to make it a bit.
Because the Muppets will be 71 by the time we wrap this thing up.
True. All right. Should we move on with the show?
Let's do it.
Okay. Halloween time has begun at the Disneyland Resort. That means tons of character costumes, a cavalcade, fireworks, Oogie Boogie Bash, Plaza de la Familias come back, a lot of food, a lot of merchandise. And am I missing anything else that's Halloween time? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But what do you think of the characters' costumes this year, and which one is your favorite?
My favorite this year, I feel like I have to say Goofy. I really enjoyed his
Whatever that was.
His robot thing.
Mm-hmm.
Very enjoyable.
Yeah, I thought that was great. And Clarabelle kind of like lining up with him was very fun also. And but all of them are super cute.
Yeah.
I liked Mickey's because it was a little bit more modern, and it was it almost reminded me of his, what was it, Disney Dance Party outfit, but Halloween.
Oh, the
from years ago.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I thought you were saying trick.
Well, it's
and treat.
No, because they've reused the Disney Dance Party costume like every time they're trying to make him look young and hip, or variations of it.
Yes.
And like, oh, I have an open jacket and a shirt, like just a collared shirt, not a collared shirt. What is that? A ribbed shirt? I don't know what it is, but anyway, that would be kind of fun to see, and we will see what happens as the Halloween things continue on. And we are going to pause for just a second. And sorry about that. This little guy decided to give us a little bit of excitement in the other room, so we had to run over there, and we'll figure that out later for editing and whatnot. Anyway, Halloween is going. It was the hottest media event I think I have ever been at. I was wearing a suit, as you see in this picture, and it was 96 degrees, I think, something like that.
Oh gosh, it was hot.
It was hot. And the first part of the event was inside. Great. So we're doing all the interviews and whatever inside the Grand Californian. Awesome. Then it moved outside. It was hot. So first we did the cavalcade, then we saw some characters, and then we had the brilliant idea that we should go see the Coco show over in Disney California Adventure. It was, the tops of my feet were burning. It was so hot.
You're also wearing black shoes.
I was also wearing black shoes, but I've worn black shoes to media events before.
Mm-hmm.
And it was perhaps the hottest one I've ever done. It was ridiculous, but yeah, it was quite the adventure, and so was this, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, it was quite the adventure. And what was your favorite part of Halloween time? Oh, and then we watched Halloween Screams in the evening after an amazing dinner at Carthay.
My favorite part of Halloween. The march down Main Street, maybe? I know it's not like,
oh, yeah,
I know
that
it's not
too.
Specifically Halloween, but they're in their costumes. So maybe that.
So over the cavalcade. because they're in their costumes for that.
Okay,
too.
never mind. Cavalcade. Cavalcade.
I like the cavalcade just because it added the Disney villains too, because we had like Evil Queen, Maleficent, Captain Hook. Who else? I feel like there was one more villain, maybe.
Queen of Hearts, Cruella.
Maybe those. Yeah, Queen of Hearts
Evil
was there.
Queen
That's what it was.
is
Yeah, there was
there.
4, I feel like. Maybe
Yeah.
5. But it's a lot of fun. Halloween time continues through Halloween. We won't spend too much time on that because, we've got a long time to go. But it was really fun. Make sure to check it out. We've got more videos coming up in the coming days. And I think I've got them all scheduled to be up by this weekend. So be sure to subscribe to YouTube if you're not doing that already. Next thing, moving on over to Disneyland Paris, the Ratatouille attraction.
Yes.
Adorable attraction. They have basically a clone of it at Epcot. So we more or less know what it's like. But it's going to be refurbished for like 6 months, 8 months, whatever this is. It's closing in October. It'll reopen in spring of 2026. But the most interesting thing, well, one, it's getting a new room in the queue. That's going to be like Paris, like an artist room.
Okay,
which
fun.
kind of reminds me of the queue at Epcot. I think there's a moment like that.
Maybe. Okay.
But the other thing that I find fascinating about this, and I like it, they're making it 2D.
I think that's very hard to beat. I think the whole attraction should be 2D.
I do too. But on the flip side, I'm like, will it make the screens look more screeny?
I don't know. I don't love 3D attractions though, especially 3D attractions that like combine practical and you're moving and Peter Pan and Fantasy Springs. I don't know. Had to say
So
it.
you're all on board with this change?
Yeah, I think it's wonderful.
I do too.
I also think it makes it more accessible.
And they're getting new projectors and stuff. So I'm assuming whatever it turns out to be is going to look that much better and it'll be fantastic. Yeah, I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see how that's done. And apparently there's some other enhancements happening as well, but they weren't specific about those. And that will open next spring, which I presume will be with the Disney Adventure World opening. When they do the
that would make
full,
sense
like, here's the new name of the park. Here's our new attraction. I think that would
to have like
because you can do that. You can do the whole new area, and then it makes it just that much more of a big deal. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. All right. The other thing that we learned more about is Big Thunder Mountain. And I probably should have gotten 2 of these pictures because they show 2 versions of this. But Big Thunder Mountain is going to be a lot more. Well, I guess it's going to have a nod back to the Mine Train.
Yeah.
At Disneyland from way back in the day. And they've added a new story for this. And basically somebody goes mining and things go wrong and the mountains decides to fight back. And it becomes the wildest ride in the universe. In the wilderness.
In the universe.
In the universe. You know what it is.
Why does that low-key look like Indiana Jones on the left, though?
I thought so too, but it's the train.
I know, but why does that low-key look like Indiana Jones?
Yeah, but this is going to be like rainbow caverns and they're going to come to life and be that much more exciting. And that's going to be one of the effects that'll be awesome in this. What do you think of them? And they're doing, what is it, Barnabas Bullion?
Yes.
Who is
Tony Baxter,
basically. Yes. And what do you think of these changes?
I think it's great. I also think get your own attraction. Stop copying Disneyland.
Well, what do you think? I guess my question is, do you think we're not getting this here? Because I would not be surprised. I'm like, oh,
we have that like Rainbow Caverns-esque moment,
but not the moment where it changes, because it's going to be like a magic moment.
Because aren't they also getting like a explosion type thing?
It's going to be much more similar, it looks like. Yeah, I know.
But I do like it. The thing is, I love Rainbow Caverns. I think Rainbow Caverns are magical. But also,
here's my other question.
Let us have something.
Here's my other question. Do we need a fleshed out story?
No.
Because sometimes I think the implied story is better than the specifics, where like you could have a few nods to whatever, but it doesn't mean necessarily that you have to have it all written out publicly. Maybe even it's somewhere in Imagineering or some office or whatever somewhere. But like part of it is nice to just like pick up clues along the way and try to figure it out for yourself or make your own story. I don't know. I'm guessing Space Mountain gets a story next.
No, I do think it's one of those things where it does feel like overkill.
Yeah, and it's not terrible. It's just one of those like, I don't know if it's needed. Like maybe put some nods to this story, but do we really need it? I don't know. Just a thought.
Just a thought.
We have an opening date for Zootopia Better Zoogather, which as I was writing this article this last week, I realized the music popping into my head was You, Me, Better Together, and then it immediately switched to Better Zoogather. And I'm like, oh, they really like this pun or whatever you're going to call it. Anyway, it's opening November 7th. They're going to be meeting outside of there in their Zootopia 2 outfits, as you're seeing here, I'm assuming. And what do you think of this new show?
I don't love the new sculpt on Nick.
I think it's I like it.
I don't like his eyes.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think they're great. I think Judy looks adorable. I think that this is going to be a fun show. I really hope that they've retired the things hitting you in the back thing. Have they? Most likely not.
I feel like they're going to come up with a new way.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I don't personally like that. I avoid things in that theater for that reason. Obviously that theater doesn't exist in California anymore, but I've always avoided things in Bugs Theater because I'm like, I don't feel like getting poked in the back or things under my chair or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to get ice skating.
Okay.
Synchronized swimming.
Sure.
So there's going to be water shot at us. Tiny mouse drones.
Okay.
And then obviously a finale by Gazelle.
Obviously.
I feel like the mouse drones might be the parts that came down before from above.
Oh, the
like were they spiders? Yeah, like I could
or...
just see them. Like that makes sense to me. And then you could even have like with mice running around, that could be the pokey things. Like I could see that. I don't know. We will see. November 7th. Will you see it more than once? Maybe. We'll find out.
More than likely not for me.
Most important, I'm not going to play the video again, but I really feel like I should. I won't. We learned more about the Muppets. I'm excited about this. What do you think about Electric Mayhem Rock and Roller Coaster?
I think
from what we've learned.
Okay. I think this is going to be good. I really love the penguin sound techs. I think that's very good.
I love animatronics.
Yes.
Like I like that we are going to see physical.
I love Scooter
characters.
Don't know how I feel about Kermit in a hoodie, but that's fine.
That's fine.
I'm so excited about this. I do feel like it catches the vibe of Rock and Roller Coaster while still being Muppets.
It seems very much the same plot.
The only thing is that I do still want somebody to say, how about some backstage passes? Because I think that would be... I always really like things where like a cast member has a job in the pre-show where they have to like say something or do something.
Which is possible. Like, I feel like that would go very well with the Muppets. Like my question is, which songs or song do you think we will hear?
The theme song to Muppets Mayhem.
Oh, okay.
We're Gonna Rock.
We're Gonna Rock.
I think, can you picture that?
That'd be good.
I think I don't know.
I think those are...
I was like, those are the two I can think of, but I want the same number that Aerosmith had.
Okay.
But I can't think of... Because I think they also need to be original Muppet songs.
Not classic rock songs done by the Electric Mayhem.
I think that could work. But my idea is original Muppet songs.
I would like that too. I could see both.
Yeah.
I would be fine with both. And then you could... It would just keep things interesting. And that would be always a lot of fun. Another thing that's interesting... Tom Morrow 2.0. 2.0.
Yeah.
We have the first return of Imagineer That with Tom Morrow 2.0. What did you think of the first episode, Katie?
loved it. I think bringing him back was so fun. And it did kind of feel like an elongated interstitial, which I thought worked really well.
So my favorite part, well, maybe not my favorite part, but one of my favorite parts was the beginning with Bruce Vaughn, because it was very reminiscent of Michael Eisner.
Yeah.
Like when it started, because it doesn't even say like, hi, I'm Bruce Vaughn or something instead of hello. But like the moment it started, I was like, this isn't Tom. And like he was there, but I liked how they did the transition and brought Tom up to date in those 30 seconds with the little dramatic interventions, and it's not 2008. Like I thought those parts were really fun.
Yeah, I also loved my siestas are getting longer and longer.
Yeah, like there was a lot of nods to Disney fans that they're going to enjoy. Then it goes into answering the question of the week, and which was about Blue Sky, which was fun. I also felt like probably a lot of stuff that in like deeper fans are already going to know. Like I thought that was, I think it'll be fun. I don't think it's going to be something where you learn something new every month.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of a fun, like, this is a reminder of what happens or whatever. And yeah, it'll be fun. I hope so. What would you like if you were to ask Tom Morrow 2.0 a question? What question would you ask?
Oh, that's hard.
I know.
Because I don't know.
I also liked at the end when he was with the other droids.
That was my favorite part.
I haven't forgotten my question yet, though.
I don't know what my question is, though. You go first. I can't think.
I would probably do something, because the last one was Blue Sky. I would do something about the production end of things, of like, how do you build a pirate ship? You know, like something unique, or how do you make the avatar for Pandora? You know, like things like that, like kind of the robotics, I guess, and the movement. I mean, even you could do something like the Walt Disney show. How did you make the Walt Disney show happen? Or how did you bring Walt Disney to life? Something like that. All right, your turn.
I wasn't thinking while you said it.
You're supposed to. That's why I went first. I'm like, I just think that'd be kind of fun to be like, because you think of all the different people that are part of the process of bringing, let's go back to the Walt animatronic, is you have like the sculptors, you have the technicians that actually make the robotics work, and you have the people that code and program, and then you have the lighting people and the costume people, and like there's a lot of different things that go into just making that one thing happen. And that's not even including like set, which is its own thing on the side as well. What would you add? Or question?
No,
I just bought even more time for you.
Stop asking me, because I don't know the answer. Like I
let us know in the comments what you would like to know from Tom Morrow 2.0. You don't have one?
I don't know. I don't. That's hard. It's a very difficult question for me.
You could do an animation question.
Yeah, I sure could. I think I'd probably ask about like the storytelling aspect and the writing, and like how do you do a pre-show? How, like, who rates it? How does the collaborative efforts work, especially with something like Muppets or whatever?
Okay.
Like who comes together and works on that? And
yeah, I think that totally works.
There you go.
There you go.
I came up with something.
Question. That's an excellent question, I think. All right. Finally, perhaps most excitingly tonight, the pirate ship. Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship in Lego form in September.
Okay.
This thing is almost 3,000 pieces.
Okay.
Over 2 feet long, over 2 feet tall. It's actually basically a square if you do length and then the highest point, like, which I find interesting. I think they're both 25 inches.
Does the minifig on the front glow in the dark?
Has a bunch, I don't know, but it has a bunch of minifigs, including Captain Jack Sparrow. And did I mention it's nearly 3,000 pieces?
That's insane.
What do you think of building a Lego Black Pearl? which I'm not sure why they're not calling it the Black Pearl, because they say Captain Jack's pirate ship.
Oh, I wonder if there's like a legal thing.
Maybe,
there. I don't know.
or they're like, maybe nobody will know what the Black Pearl is, so we'll call it Captain Jack's pirate ship.
Maybe. I don't know. 3,000 pieces is a lot. Like that is days that you're spending doing this, or like 12 hours on end.
Mhm.
But
That would be like Daps watching the entire franchise.
yeah,
Like you'd have to go
yeah.
through all of the movies to build that, I feel like.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. All 5 of them.
Yeah. Like, and maybe even the one that doesn't exist yet.
Oh yeah, maybe number 6.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Yeah. And I think it's like $397.
That's
$399. Like
reasonable.
it's under $400.
It's reasonable.
Which my question is, Bailey has the original Black Pearl and paid $120. I had the old pirate ship from the early 90s. Whole franchise plus Blackbeard's Ghost. I like that. My question is, what Lego anything, like what Lego set would you like that's big would you like to see built or created? Like, I would love to see, there's that rumor of the Enterprise D coming out later this year. I would like to see Enterprise A.
Of course you would.
Mm-hmm. But like a 3,000 piece. That's the
oh my
premise, is like a
gosh.
3,000 piece set. What would you want it to be?
I don't know, because the pieces or the sets that are huge that
Mhm.
already exist, like the Millennium Falcon and things like that, I'm like, I just don't build them because that's just like too intense.
I know, but what would you like to see?
Well, I'm
like,
now I'm trying to think of like,
because I think they had one that was Sleeping Beauty Castle that was about that.
what if
But-
we got a Star Speeder from Star Tours, but in Lego form?
That's 3,000 pieces. So it's like,
Yeah, in honor of the new toy that just came
it'd
out.
be about the size of the new toy.
Yeah,
if I had to make a
could be
guess.
fun. And they could come with a little minifig 3PO, a little minifig R2, a little minifig Captain Rex.
There you go. I mean, see, that's an idea at least.
Yeah.
What about sticking with Tomorrowland, 3,000 piece
Space
Star
Mountain.
Tours or Space Mountain? Yeah,
Sure.
like that could be kind of cool.
Yeah, I just don't know that. Ooh, I'm gonna say something that might get me attacked.
3,000
I don't know
piece
that Space Mountain is visually interesting enough.
train,
Train. Yeah, you would say the train. The train
Like-
is 100% big enough.
but just the one,
Yeah.
just the engine. Like, I feel like you could make a big engine that's a train that's that side or size, and that would be pretty cool. Probably. Maybe. Or a 3,000 Small World facade. That's solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you do the whole ride for that.
that's really
You know, like they did The Office, and you could go see the whole office, and this would be the whole Small
the
World.
whole small world.
I think that's
It really
that's
is a small
That's
world.
the best idea.
That's a really good idea.
I like that idea a lot. I
With
had
a
another-
working clock. I
with
like
working
that.
clock, yeah, and sounds. That might be a little bit stretching.
Yeah, a little
Haunted Mansion. I think they made a Haunted Mansion. It wasn't 3,000 piece, but
but 3,000 pieces.
3,000
We're in
piece.
the world of 3,000 pieces. That's
That
what
would
we're
be
talking
good.
About.
I mean, when you're doing that, then you can do like Tiana's Bayou Adventure,
Mhm.
because that's, yeah, I think you can make that interesting. Trying to think of other iconic pieces. A people mover, a life-sized people mover made
Yeah.
of Lego. I don't know. All right. It is that wonderful time of night where we get to go to the chat and look at
Comments.
That is right. It is comments time. If you have any questions or comments that you'd like us to respond to, let us
Muppet
know.
Vision
Muppet
3D.
Vision 3D is a fantastic idea. You cannot go wrong with that.
It's a good point.
Yeah, I think that would be great. Maybe the inside of the theater, like you could open
I was gonna
it up.
say, like with the piggy fountain, there's
the
lots
whole
of options.
Muppet,
there.
the whole courtyard.
The whole courtyard, really.
But you also get the inside, and you can get the Swedish chef shooting the cannon from the back. And
yeah,
I guess that means you'd have to have a Waldo minifig, which
Waldo.
could be funny. You know, you don't
I
want to.
was laughing at Walto.
Yeah,
I
you
was
know.
stuck on. Whatever.
Waldo. Like,
Waldo.
it'd be funny.
I guess there should be a Waldo
Mhm.
minifig.
Absolutely should be a Waldo minifig.
I guess.
Yeah. Maybe there are no comments tonight.
Maybe there are no comments.
It's the easiest
tonight.
episode ever. No hard-hitting questions.
Bam, bam, bam.
You never know. That's okay.
Well,
All right. Well, since there's no comments, we're going to wrap this thing up. What should people do, Katie?
go to dapsmagic.com, check out all the Disney and geek news as it happens, subscribe to our mailing list, and also go to our Patreon, patreon.com/dapsmagic for a really cool community of really fun stuff.
And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have a ton of videos going up this coming week, including stuff coming from Walt Disney World, Destination D23, and some other things happening in the next week and a half that you won't want to miss. And we will get them up as quickly as we possibly can and the internet allows, because sometimes not so fast over there.
Very
but
true.
You never know. It's going to be great. Anyway, that is all the time we have for you this week. So we will see you around the corner.
Bye.